So folks, the question's got to be, what can we do? So on each chair there was a sample letter that you can send to your MP, a sample letter you can send to your GP, and a sample letter that you can send to your councillors. And there's also a list of other things that you can do. So, moving on. Other things that you can do. So if you have access to the internet, you can visit the KOSHH website for more information. You can sign up for our e-newsletter, also on the website. You can sign a petition calling on the clinical commissioners not to cut services and in fact to protect, maintain and improve services in all of the hospitals in South West London. You can like us on Facebook, and I know that seems insignificant, but the reality is we put out a few promo videos for tonight's meeting. We can reach, with a video on Facebook, 40,000 people, but only if people share it. So if you get on there, hit share. It doesn't cost us anything, doesn't cost you anything, but it gets the word out. The biggest problem is cutting through the spin that we get when you turn on the TV, turn on the news, etc. So that would be really helpful. You could follow us on Twitter and retweet us. You could subscribe to our YouTube channel. We also have some window signs, and they're free, which actually previously, when there have been attacks or threats to the hospital, I believe has made a difference because it gets the word out there. So if when you're walking down the street you see a sign in the window, you think, well, what's going on there? It makes people aware. So please help yourselves, they're on the desk at the back. We've also got car stickers. Another thing that when you're sitting in traffic, if you see a sign, then you're more likely to look it up and find out about it. Talk to your friends, your neighbours, your relatives. By all means, write to the local papers. Speak to your GP, speak to your councillors and speak to your MP. There's no reason why, I mean, everyone's entitled to go along and speak to their MP at their local advice surgery. I would suggest you do that and make your feelings known. There's a sign-up sheet over by the door. If you put your details on there, letting us know that you want to help, there's stuff that we can work on together. There's a march coming up on the 4th of March in London, and if anyone's interested in actually getting involved with the KOSHH campaign, we're having an open KOSHH meeting on the 6th of March, and that's at the Morden Brook pub at 8 p.m. So everyone's welcome, please do come along. And another thing that I would urge you all to do is to go on YouTube and look up a film called Sell Off. It will open your eyes, it's 57 minutes long and it will change your life. And we have copies for sale if you would like to buy one. It's quite different actually watching it with other people rather than sitting there on your own. So we've put on some screenings of that previously and I'm sure we'll be doing it again. And indeed the makers of that film are making a part 2 to it. The film is called The Great NHS Heist, and it's going to be coming soon, so please check that out. If you Google that, you'll find the website. You can donate to it because obviously it costs money to make. And indeed, all of our leaflets cost money, so if anyone's got some spare change in their pockets or even folding money, there's a bucket over there on the table, which it would be very, very helpful if anyone wants to throw some coins in there. So I think I'll pass back over to our chair. Thank you, everyone.